Good morning. Hi, May. I've just invited you. If you have time, please do join me. I'll be back in a moment. May, if you're free, please do join me. Walaikum salam. I've invited you already. Hello, Maimuna. Welcome. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, teacher. Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good, teacher. Alhamdulillah. How about you? How are you, teacher?
Fantastic, as usual.
Yeah. I'm really sorry, teacher. Yesterday I couldn't join your class because yesterday I have a progress meeting for my capstone design, so I couldn't attend your class yesterday.
That's okay, no worries. So, you're okay now?
Yeah, I'm preparing to write my proposal actually. I still gathering some journals to back up the method which I'm going to use.
Okay. That's pretty cool, you know.
Thank you. It's been tough week this week actually. I mean like yeah, many things that I have to do, and well, I'm trying my best.
Okay. For your research paper, I wrote something. I'm trying to share with you here. Oh, okay. These are the words. Can you see the screen?
Yes, yes, I can, sir.
Okay, and these are basic criteria for academic writing and research writing. The first important feature is academic tone. What does it mean, academic tone? Formal tone.
Formal language, just like
Yes.
you mentioned a week ago, perhaps. So, for example, explain, elaborate, perhaps, um,
Mm-hmm.
and then what else?
Yeah. Go.
Receive, intake, and then I forgot the rest of the word.
Go on. Yeah.
And then what else?
Okay. The formal tone is basically a formal writing. I'm just making a bit larger. Can you see that screen? A formal tone is a formal writing. It should be smaller. Formal writing tone is common academic professional context. This tone focuses. Are you using headphone? I don't know. I don't know. I can hear the echo and it is breaking.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm not using earphone, but please wait a moment. Let me find my earphone.
Yeah, it will really reduce the noisy sounds, you know.
Check, check.
Yeah, it's better
Am
than
I
before.
audible?
Yeah,
Okay.
audible. Still, I can
Thank
hear
you.
the echo. That's fine.
I do apologize for the inconvenience, sir.
No worries, no worries. Okay, formal tone is formal writing tone is. I've written twice. Formal writing tone is common in academic or professional context. It's focused on being thorough, and direct yet respectful. It uses full words rather than contractions. Look at this is important part. We do not contract in writing, okay? In research paper and academic writing. So, and also we write full words, emphasizes facts and grammatical correctness. That is the most one of the important features of your research paper. Okay, Ramona.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And the next is good research praxis. Do you know this word praxis? What does it mean, praxis?
Mm, right now, I don't know, sir.
Okay,
It's a new word for me.
it's a new word. I'll give you example. Praxis is the process of using a theory or a resource where you are getting all your data, maybe piece of information, but you have learned it in a genuine, practical way from a valid source. Okay, and if you
Yes.
remember that when you're writing an academic writing, hey, Robin is here. Let me bring him. You have it should be a valid source. Do you know that which source we can't use in a research paper? Welcome, Robin.
The source that we can
Hi, sir.
use
Hi, May.
from Hello, Robin. Welcome. For example, from academic journal, academic book,
Mhm.
and from previous research paper that has been presented in oral presentation in a conference, respectable conference.
Mhm. Yes. If you know
Yeah.
which sources we can't use, then it will be easier for you.
Oh,
First, you have to know which source we shouldn't use. We don't use generally in research writing, even academic writing.
magazine.
Magazine, yes.
Oh,
Next, any
and
other?
then online resource which couldn't be how to say, which could not be validate the truth.
Yes,
For example,
like Google search. Yeah, number one.
yeah.
Newspaper. Which source we don't use as an academic research? Google source number one. Newspaper number two. News. YouTube video.
Oh yes.
YouTube video or YouTube source. Okay, and
Yeah.
a word from a mouth. Yeah, someone says that, like I've said something, you can say, "Oh, I heard it from someone." Word of mouth. Please.
Teacher, may I ask you for a question? For example, I'm taking the data by performing like a questionnaire or interview. How would that be categorized? Is it considered to be something that we can use to support our data? But how to make this data validate? Because I'm afraid that it's categorized into word of mouth, or what do you think about this?
Okay, the data you have collected, is it from a valid source?
For example, I have screened the question, the respondent, but and I already designed the question and designed the person who's supposed to answer the questionnaire. Would that be still considered as word of mouth, or is there
No.
any way to validate?
Okay, so this is your questionnaire. You have invited the volunteers, and like you have interviewed them to find out the information, and then you have composed in a writing like academic writing, both descriptive, it could be qualitative or quantitative or both, right?
Yes.
So that is your research part. So
Oh,
you just write like this. I have designed my questionnaire, I've invited. So there is a way, that is your data sample, population size, and then
yes.
you just display your data. then you must write like this disclaimer: these are my data. I have and I have interviewed these people or this population size. Rather than people, we say population size. Yeah, in
All right.
we write.
The
I'm sure
population.
you know this population size. So how many
Yeah.
people were interviewed for your data?
For example, I'm taking 50 to 100% to represent a certain population.
50 to 100 is quite a good number of volunteers. And do you know how much time you have to spend, or did you spend already? Maybe.
Well, this number of people is the number that I plan, but in actual, I haven't really interviewed up to 100. So for now, I just spread some questionnaire in the Google form, but it only reached around 30 people. So I'm still trying to get more data.
Mm-hmm. That is fine. You know, and you went. It is called focus group discussion as well. You know this word focus group discussion.
Yes. But in this case, I do not gather like an expert or the person who knows about this field to and then
Mm.
ask them as the panel and expose them to the issue that we want to explore more. But we are rather some questionnaire through Google Form. Is that also include in this type of focus group discussion too, sir?
Yes. Robin, is it
Oh,
okay to mute yourself, please? When your turn comes, maybe you can unmute. Thank you very much. Yes, you can say that it's a part of your focus group discussion. It's kind of data collection. Remember, this is your
oh,
primary data because you are collecting by yourself. You're asking, you have designed the questionnaire, you have developed it. This is a primary data. Remember that it's not secondary data. We call secondary data are those which have been already published, or maybe you have collected it from a valid source. So that should be secondary data for you. It will be primary data for the person who has published, but it is secondary data for you because you're referring. So it should
oh,
be your
all right.
primary data. Yeah, remember that.
Yes,
In research
yes, sir.
paper or research writing, there are two types of data. We always use primary data that you have done by yourself, your hard work, and secondary data when you have taken from someone else. Remember that you must always mention if you are taking the data from someone else. Otherwise, it will
Yes,
be plagiarism. You know that word, yeah?
yes,
Plagiarism. Okay. Do you know Turnitin?
yes. I'm using it.
All right. Turnitin is the software that detects how your research writing, whether it has been plagiarized or copied from somewhere or not. And there is an acceptable range. You know that, yeah? When you're even copying from someone else, the
Yes.
acceptable range in the UK is less than 20%. It should be.
Oh, okay, sir.
I don't know what is the criteria in your country, but in this country,
Um,
go
mhm.
on, go on.
It's okay, sir. Please continue. I will inform you about the criteria in my university.
It's less than 20% in all over the UK when you're, writing an assignment, a research paper, academic writing, or presentation. It should be less than 20%.
Okay, sir. In my university right now, the degree of similarity should be less than 30%. So, well, it is a little bit higher than the standard in UK, but I can work on this.
Remember that the less similarity you will have, your writing would be more significant. So it is
Yes, sir.
your duty to make sure you do it. That's why in
Yes.
academic research paper, we always paraphrase or rephrase. And in order to rephrase or paraphrase, you need to know lots of vocabulary, academic vocabulary, synonyms,
Yes, sir.
and
Yes, sir.
also lots of expressions.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so next one is close adherence to appropriate format and structure. So you're going to follow the format, your writing format, and structure. Use the third person, as you know. We do not use I'm
Yes.
going to write, rather this paper will describe or it will be described if you want to write it in passive voice.
Yes.
Okay, then clear focus on the issue or the topic rather than the author's opinion, which means that when you're writing about the topic, always you have to be focused about the topic rather than your own opinion.
All right.
Okay, next
Yes,
one
sir.
is precise words choice. That is an important part. What is word choice? Accurate. Precise means accurate words you have to write. I've seen in many occasions many of our learners well, concerned about using different kind of vocabs, standard words, but many cases they don't know how to use it correctly. They use wrongly.
Mm.
So if you know a word but you don't know how to use it, then there is no point of knowing this word at all. So make sure
Mm.
when you learn a word, when you learn an expression, even in English, in IELTS exam or any other conversation, you need to know how the words can be used properly. So it depends on the context, always. So for the expression, we always use these three things: context, collocation, and connotation. Do you know these three C's, Maimuna? Context,
Yes.
context, I'm writing it, yeah.
On. Yes.
Collocation, connotation, I'm writing it for you. So if you know how to use it, if you know which words should be coming in your writing, and whether you're going to explain in a positive way, negative way, neutral way, it depends on you. The last part, connotation. Connotation means it is the your thought process, whether you can see you would be a critic of this topic, or you'd be supporting, or you'd be disagreeing. So in every topic, there are three things always. Remember, you can support it, or you can disagree it, or you can be neutral. When you are disagreeing the topic, then you are going to criticize the topic. Okay, that is also acceptable in academic research paper. Criticism.
Mm. Mm.
Okay, but do it
Yes.
do it in a positive way. Or every criticism is accepted only when it is done through the positive way. That will give the other horizons to think about the new topic.
Yeah, this is kind of difficult. I mean, like, I understand that when we are writing the research paper, I mean, like, we have to find the gap between our research, current research, with what others have already done. So we try to find any opportunity that we still can do. Perhaps the method that have not been fully developed or applied by the previous researcher, or
Mm,
any other application that has not been researched before. But sometimes I ever try to write this kind of like trying to find out the gap and finding where my niche is. But the way I'm writing is more like critic to the previous author and less positive. I honestly still have difficulties in this type of academic writing, teacher.
mhm. Okay, so in our university, like when a teacher gave us the assignments or the project, a teacher always gave us already, it's past tense because it's done, the opportunity to get
Yeah.
it checked before the final submissions. If you can ask your teacher or supervisor if they can do it for you, it will be better, so that you know
Oh,
where to focus, where to change, or maybe amend. Okay,
all right. Okay, sir.
so I believe that it will be very good for you if you just show your draft letters to your supervisor, the teacher, or the professor, and ask
Yes.
the advice if there is anything you need to change or add or amend or
Oh,
edit. Okay,
yes.
and I'm sure that your writing would be amazing. Okay, all right, Maimuna,
Yes, thank you, sir.
no problem. So this is basically only for you because you have asked and showed your interest. That is also my kind of writing, expertise that I have shared. And remember that the more you read, it will be much better for you to get accurate data and good concept about
Mm,
any topic
okay.
by reading more,
Thank you.
All right,
Yes.
Robin, you can unmute you now.
Yes,
Our,
sir.
okay, welcome, Robin. Robin, I sent you a message about your feedback. Did you get
Yeah,
it?
sir, I got it. Yeah.
Okay, but I'm not happy with this feedback. Okay, you have to get more marks.
Sure, sir.
Remember that IELTS exam is also for Maimuna. IELTS
Yes.
exam, English speaking is nothing but a good practiced, well organized practice. And if you know that your weak points, we call weak sides, you must focus on that to develop it. Do you know
Okay.
this term? I'm writing it. SWOT analysis. Analysis.
Yeah.
Do you know this,
Strength,
Maimuna?
weakness.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat.
Very good. Robin, do you know this? SWOT
No, sir.
analysis. Okay. Maimuna, could you please explain to Robin what it means briefly?
Oh, SWOT analysis is the analysis that you perform in order you find out the position of yourself. So S coming from the word strength, and then W coming from the word weakness, and O coming from the word opportunity, and T coming from the word threat. So you basically would want to find out in which area you have the strength, the weakness, the opportunity, and what kind of the threat that you have, and then you try to improve yourself from the analysis that you have made.
Yeah, it
Thank
could
you.
it could be your product, it could be your service, it could be your writing, it could be reading, it could be listening, it could be your speaking as well. Remember that the SWOT analysis is one of the amazing, concept to develop anyone's any quality. This is, I believe, and not only it's a part of marketing, it's a part of our human development, communication development. Robin, are you at your home?
Yes, sir. There a lot of noise. Sorry, sir.
Do you have any quieter place?
Yes, sir. 1 second, sir.
Any chance, please? Yeah, that will be better for us. So, Maimuna, thank you very much for asking this question. I'll suggest you carry on with the more reading and get the information, data, and I forgot to mention, in-text citation. You know this, yeah?
Oh yes.
Do you use it also in text citation?
Yes, because like when I want to find out the niche, I compare different types of method from previous research. So I have to mention where do this coming from. So I put them in index citation.
Hmm. And also at the end, you're using your appendixes like bibliography, chart, and all the sources, yeah?
Yes, yes, that's right.
And I remember when I did my, all the assignments and the final project, my final project was with Pfizer Pharmaceuticals, and
Mhm.
it was like
Yes.
the micro drugs, that
Oh,
Pfizer has developed a micro drugs that could be injected through your, blood, and there is a chip, microchip, and they can monitor your heart rate, your sugar level, your any other,
oh,
physiological condition. They're trying to do it. That will be really an amazing, an innovative phenomena in the 21st century if they are successful.
yeah, yeah. And I think it's possible because like right now development of smart material is also possible. How, yeah, it's going to be very amazing.
Right. And the teacher said that, all of our teachers, supervisor, that when you're giving references, bibliography, you have to give at least 20 of them valid.
Mm,
That means you have to read at least 20 journals or 20 resources or 20 books or anything else similar. Welcome back, Robin.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Robin, thank you very much. Just I'm going to finish one more minute with Maimuna. So remember, I don't know if there is any limitation for your case or not, Maimuna. Is it 20 or more?
right now, I still have no limitation about the number of the journals, but finding a good journal is, in my opinion, is also very difficult, sir.
Yes, there are many, websites or many, authorized, I think, publications. You can always take the help from them. One of them is
Oh,
Google Scholar.
oh yes,
Another one is, I think, Sublimier. Then Scientist Digest, something like that. That is one from Cambridge.
Sun Direct.
Yes,
No.
Direct. Then Assist.
Oh,
Then from Cambridge University, there is a valid source. Oxford University, there is a valid source. Okay.
yes.
And best of
Thank
luck
you, sir.
for your research paper writing. Okay.
Yes, thank you.
You're very welcome. Welcome back, Robin. Sorry, Robin. Yesterday, we discussed, what was it? Do you remember?
Speaking.
Which part? Task 2 or task 1?
Task to Q card.
Task 2, Q card. Yes, we'll go through a little bit Q card. Also, it will be helpful for Maimuna as well. So, hang on a second. Let me bring out. Oh, where am I? Sorry. Q card. One moment. So, Maimuna and Robin. And speaking,
Yes.
there are 4 criteria one more time. Fluency and coherence, 25%. Lexical resource, 25%. Grammatical range and accuracy, 25%. Pronunciation, 25%. Remember that. If you don't fulfill all of this criteria, your number would be affected. You're not going to get, good number. Okay. So in order to be a good speaker, I always suggest to build up your confidence level. Okay. And rule number 2, use compound sentence where if you want to get your score more than 6.5 in speaking task in IELTS exam. And you know that how to create compound sentences, right, Robin and Maimuna?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Remember that it is really a vital part for every learner to use compound sentence. Okay. And also good pronunciation techniques. Remember that. And
Oh,
if
yes.
you have to follow only one pronunciation, remember that either the British IPA, British pronunciation technique, or the American IPA. Do not mix it up if you want to get good marks. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
It will affect your score definitely if you mix it up. Even in writing section, similarly, follow only one technique, that is British spelling technique, and there's American spelling technique. And also remember that we can use many kinds of expressions, idioms and phrases in speaking, but we are not allowed to use in a writing. Okay, we use contraction in our speaking, but we do not use construction in our writing. That is another criteria of research paper, yeah, Maimuna? It's same as in the IELTS exam.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so let's go with
Yeah.
another topic with Robin, and maybe you can also participate. So Q card, the task 2 is like he'll be given a card where you'll find a topic, and you have to speak about the topic at least 2 minutes. But my suggestion would be you have to speak more, unless the examiner says stop it now. Okay. Hang on a second. I'm trying to bring an easy topic for you. What was the topic yesterday, Robin? A house you like to
Sir,
live.
house or apartment?
You like to leave? Okay. Today we are
Yeah.
going to give a different topic. Okay. An interesting animal. Easy topic. What do you think?
Yes, sir. Easy.
Maimuna as well? Hang on a second.
Interesting animal you have. Okay.
This pronounce animal rather than animal. Remember that English language is a crazy language.
Oh, animal.
Yeah. Uh, okay, let me hang on a second. Let me format it. Okay. Describe an interesting animal you have seen. Okay. I'll speaking rules are basic rules are once again. I'm rephrasing for you, Maimuna, because you are not here. If is the topic in present tense, you can use present tense, past tense, or future tense. If the topic is in past tense, you have to use past tense. In some occasion, you can use present tense, like universal truth, data, fact, or something still exists. If it is so these are the two situations, present and past. All right, and you'll be
Yes.
given 1 minute to organize your idea. Once again, so you can describe in an interesting. Remember that you have to use compound sentence one more time. So you'll be given 1 minute, and you'll be given a paper and pen where you can write, jot down. You can say it, write some of the notes. Like you should say what animal it was, when and where you saw it, and explain how you feel about this animal or any other information.
Sir, I have a doubt. One doubt.
Yes, please ask me.
Eagle will come under animal like our bird, sir. Eagle.
Eagle, what do you think? What is your opinion? Let me know first.
It is also belong to animal.
You call eagle is an animal?
Bird, sir. But it is also comes under animals category.
Okay, and how did you find out it is under animal category?
So it will eat something, right? Other, it's like a prey. It will kill some animal and it will eat.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let me ask Maimuna. Maimuna, is eagle animal or bird?
I think it's a bird
Mm.
because it has feather and it um, the reproduction is they
Sorry.
use egg as a reproduction. And what else? Yeah, I think it's a bird.
It lays egg, yeah? Remember,
Yeah, it lays egg. Sorry,
birds always lays egg, okay, Robin?
lays egg. Yeah, yeah.
Remember that. And birds can fly, animal can't fly.
Okay, sir.
Is your doubt clear from today? And if somebody says animal before you, you can say, no, it is not an animal, it's a bird.
Okay, sir.
Remember, the qualities of birds are it should fly, okay? But there is one bird it can't fly. Do you know that? Which bird it can't fly? Do you know the name? Maimuna or Robin?
I know in bahasa, but I lost the vocab in English. Let me remember.
How do you say in Bahasa?
Burung onta. Wait a minute. Ostrich. Ostrich.
Yes,
And also kiwi. Kiwi also cannot fly.
yes. There are some animals, some birds. I mean, they can't fly, but still they're bird. They have got wings. Remember, ostrich has got wings. Kiwi has got also wings. But there is one animal. It looks like duck, Have you ever heard platypus? That is found in
Oh
Australia.
yes, Platypus.
I think this is the spelling possibly, if I'm mistaken. Platypus, maybe different spelling. So, Robin, birds can fly, but except ostrich and kiwi. Yes, platypus is an Australian animal. It's a semi-aquatic egg-laying mammal. Okay, in Australia. All right, so let's move on. So describe an interesting animal you have seen. You should say what animal it was, when and where you saw it, and explain how you feel about this animal, any other information. Okay, take 1 minute, both of you, and then you organize your ideas, what you're going to say. If you have got any question, you can ask me. Once you started your test, you'll not be able to ask me any question, and I'm not going to answer you.
Animal.
Okay, I'm going to show you what, yeah, both of you. I'm going to explain one thing, which I call Schwa Sound. Have you heard this sound before, Schwa Sound, Maimuna or Robin?
Yes.
No, sir.
Okay, look at it is noun and it is pronounced as
Animal.
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 Okay, can you see that after M there is reverse E on the top? Okay, I'm going to explain some phonetic symbol today for you so that you understand next time. You see A and E together, animal,
Animal.
and there is a dot.
Animal.
There is a dot. Can you see dot?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
And there is I, there is dot, then M, there is reverse E. This is called Schwa Sound, then L. Okay. So this word is a 3-syllabic word. That's why there is 1 dot and 2 dot. Animal. Animal. It's A and E together. When two vowels are pronounced together, we call it diphthong. It's with diphthong. Animal rather than animal. Animal. Yeah. Let's listen again.
Animal.
So if somebody says animal, that is wrong pronunciation. Animal. Animal. Okay. So this sound reverse is called Schwa sound in English phonetics. And when there is Schwa sound, we do not pronounce it. We always ignore it. We call it lazy sound, or the sound that is not pronounced at all. But if it is at the beginning of a word, we must pronounce it, like about, yeah? Rather than about, it's about. This A is a Schwa sound. Okay? So in English word, there are thousands of words where you'll find the Schwa sound, and we have to just ignore it. And one of them, Maimuna, you have said earlier, this word. Can you see the word on in my comment
Yes.
section?
Yes, I can see it.
Can you please pronounce it?
Technically. Technically.
Very good. Technically, here A is the Schwa sound before A-L-L-Y. If you find any word that has got A-L-L-Y, A is always Schwa sound. We do not pronounce it at all. Robin, remember, this is one of the amazing pronunciation techniques for your IELTS and normal presentation. Any words that is having A-L-L-Y, A is ignored. So, for example, Robin, would you like to pronounce this word I have written on the comment section?
Yes, sir. Technically.
Then I've written another one.
Yeah. Globally.
Globally, not globally, globally. A is silent. You have to ignore it.
Globally, sir, I said. Globally.
Very good. Yeah, Maimuna, for you, this one.
Logically.
Very good. Now you have understood this technique. Try to use it when you're talking next time. Logically, technically, globally, basically, physically, nationally, internationally, blah, 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 whatever is coming on the way.
Yes.
Okay, are you ready for the test, both of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, who would?
So sir, what I need to take 1 minute time.
Inshallah.
Yeah, yeah, take 1 minute time, Ravan, that's fine. Who is going to speak first, Maimuna or Ravin? Another information is, and remember that in IELTS speaking, task 2 especially, nothing but creating a story. Even something didn't even happen, like still you can make it up. You can make it up the story in a very good way when you know these two things, vocabulary and grammar structures. Otherwise, it will be difficult for you, you know, to develop an idea and present it straight away. IELTS exam always demonstrates your knowledge of English as well as the rubrics. Remember that we call rubrics are those techniques what you should be followed. Did you notice that this topic is in past tense, both of you?
Yeah, yes. But the first two questions, they are in past tense. But how about question number three? Is it in present, sir? Explain how you feel about this animal.
You see, this is the technicality of this topic. Though the question is in present tense, but you have to still explain some of the things in present tense. You see, your feelings
Oh,
is same even if you go to past or present in the
oh,
future.
feeling.
Remember, feeling
Oh,
is an universal fact.
oh,
If you're sad,
I
if
see.
you're sad in the past, you could be sad in the present as well. That is our emotions. Your feeling is a kind of emotions, right? Our emotions are almost
Yes, yes.
same. If you cry, I can cry. All the humans cry. All of our emotions are same. You see, I said to you that there are some situation you can still use present tense, and emotion is one of them.
Yes.
So you can say that my emotions were, and present you can use both. But here the topic says you have to explain in present tense. You can do that. You can do both way. And remember, always start with a very amazing way. Rather than going to the topic, say something about animal. Like some students like start like this: I'm an animal lover. I like different kinds of animals. Or watching animal is one of my hobbies, or one of my features, etc. Okay, then you go to the topic, then you start speaking. Remember, I'm going to watch the time, your grammar, your pronunciation, your lexical resources, and I'm going to give you feedback personally, not publicly. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Ready?
1 second, I'm connecting with my charger and I'll.
Okay. Maimuna, would you like to go first?
Yeah, I'm trying. So how many minutes, sir?
Remember, hang on a second. Uh, at least 2 minutes, but if you speak more than 2 minutes, you're more than welcome. The more you
Is it
speak,
all?
yes, hang on.
Yes.
The more you speak, remember that, Maimuna, the more you'll be confident. Your fluency will be developed, your communication skill would be amazing. Okay?
Okay. Is it also include the intonation? I mean, like, if I speak with slow pace or fast pace, even though
Yeah,
it's
you have,
almost possible to speak with fast pace.
don't speak faster. Remember that. That is not really desired to speak someone fast. Speak in a medium space. Okay? Try to use your best pronunciation techniques and different kinds of rich vocabulary if possible. If not, that's fine. Just explain as it is.
Okay.
Let me know when you're ready. We have got 14 minutes. I believe that you can speak
Okay.
at least, both of you, you can speak at least 3 to 4 minutes about this topic, because more or less we love animals. Yeah.
Yeah. Bismillah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Maimuna, you become nervous suddenly. And remember that, don't be nervous. If you become nervous in real life exam, really it will have negative impact in speaking. You'll lose all your confidence suddenly, and you'll forget all the known words.
Yeah, and become stuttering when saying some words.
Exactly. Okay, so don't be nervous,
Okay.
don't be worried, and don't take very seriously. Okay, it's just a test, normal conversation. Okay, and think that you're the
Okay.
best speaker in the world at this moment. No one is better than you.
Yeah. Okay.
Sir, shall I go first? I'm ready.
Maimuna, hi.
Oh, of course, if Robin is volunteering himself, I would be more than happy
Yeah, then
to
you can listen. You
give
can
the
you can listen, and you can get some ideas from his conversation as well. Okay, Robin,
exactly.
Robin, start, please. Eh?
Sure, sir. 1 second, sir. So I love lion. So because I chosen the topic lion, it is a king of jungle. Even though many animals in the jungle, like strongest, wisest, fastest, like animals like elephant is the strongest one, snake is wisest one, and cheetah is fastest one. Even though there are many animals, uh, the lion mindset is different. So that is the reason it became the king of jungle. So I went to SV Zoo in Tirupati with my friends. 10 years ago, I went to the zoo to saw different animals. So suddenly I saw one big animal like it's a lion. So its color is yellow and it's a very large animal. Its hair is more and also it roars. After hearing that roar, I'm very fearful. So I heard about the lion. Uh, it is only fear. Lion only fears for his wife, like lady lioness, lady lion. That is lioness. So it eats large quantity of meat, and it will take rest. And I heard about some more facts, such as lion is only eat the meat so that it won't get hungry for so many days. So once the lion gets hungry, it will go for hunt. But the hunt is very solid, so that it will get after eating that food, some other animals will come and eat. So I love lion because of his king kingship in the jungle, and also how the mindset of the lion. Thank you.
Okay, Robin, well done. You have spoken just 2 minutes and 1 seconds. At the limit. Anita, thank you very much for the subscription. If you have time, please do join. I've invited you. Your starting was very amazing when you have compared the different animals. That's really very good start. Okay, Robin, well done for this. And the second criteria is 2 minutes 1 seconds. Very good, but I will expect you speak a little bit more. Okay, and when you're giving information about your own experience, remember that you need to use some other vocabs to get more marks. Remember that getting marks is our important factor in this case, as well as to be fluent in speaking. So well done, bravo. There is grammatical error, there will be, don't worry for that. But I will suggest you, when we finish this video stream, you watch this video one more time. It will be saved under my account, so that you can understand what are the grammatical errors happened when you spoke, because you have mixed present and past tense. Remember that it is a topic from the past. What animal it was, yeah, that was fine. But when you are explaining your emotions and experience, it has been mixed up.
Sure, sir.
There is well done, and overall good flow, better than yesterday, Robin. Okay, great. Maimuna, it's your turn.
Okay, here we go. Today I'm going to share about my preference in animal. I like watching animal behavior, and you can consider me as an animal lover. The animal which I consider interesting animal was cat. I saw cat almost every day, and they sometimes loitering around my house. Some of the cats were owned by my neighbor, and the cat which was owned by my neighbor, they were placed inside the cage, whereas the cage itself was located near the garage. The cat itself, which was under my favorite, they're actually just a common cat which was not categorized into a certain breed. I ever heard any information that there are some cat which is categorized into noble breed, but this cat which my neighbor owned, it's just a common breed. I consider the cat to be an interesting animal because the cat is very intelligent creature. Because the cat can play with different type of cat toys available inside the cage. The cat is also very intelligent because whenever they notice someone is paying attention to them, they would play cute by releasing cute meow sound. I'm sure that you can imagine how cute they are when they release this meow sound. I see that there are different types of color in the cat fur. My favorite one is the cat which has orange color, and the cat should also have blue eyes. Short ear would be more preferable than the other cats. And another my favorite criteria for petting the cat is that the cat should has very fluffy fur, which can make you or make anyone to pet on their fur. These are some of the reasons why I can feel calm and soothed wherever I see the cat. Thank you.
Wow, very good. I believe that this is the first time you have participated this test, Maimuna, right?
Yes, yes. It's
Congratulations.
my first time.
Congratulations. You have spoken 2 minutes and 33 seconds. That is
Oh, thank
really,
you.
really very impressive. One moment. Mohammed, welcome from the YouTube. Sorry, I was not paying attention. I'm quite good. Thanks for the question. Okay, and thanks for watching from the YouTube. This my live stream has been shared through my YouTube as well as Facebook. If you remember, Hello has a Facebook group. Okay, I always share some of my live classes there so that other students can watch it and they become interested and they download and come here and subscribe to different teachers. It's kind of marketing. Okay, your starting was very good. That is amazing, Maimuna. And your flow and fluency is amazing. Coherence is very good too. Apart from some of the sounds that you can develop it later, some of the pronunciation. That is very common problem for most of our learners. And more, there is less mistakes. That is the amazing part, you know.
Yeah.
And the way you have explained cat, I thought that maybe you're going to describe you have got a cat rather than a neighbor's cat. If you could say that I have a cat, I love it, you could describe better than the neighbor's cat. Then you can
I
describe.
would love to. I would love to, but my parent wouldn't allow me, and I cannot lie in this case.
Remember that, Maimuna and Robin, there is no truth or lying in the IELTS in explanation. Nobody's going to cross check whether you have got a cat or not. Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
If Robin would
thank you,
say
sir.
that I have a dog, or you would say that I have a cat, nobody's going to judge you, ask you, hey, do you have a cat? Remember that. It is not the authenticity
Okay,
that they are going to judge. They're going to judge your expression. your communication skill, your English, your grammar, your vocabulary. Okay, remember that. Make it up. Create a story. That is the vital part of IELTS speaking task too. Okay, both of you. Well done.
Okay, thank you, sir.
I can hear the cat
Thank
is
you, sir.
mewing somewhere.
It's from Robin.
Robin's cat, is it? Okay. And your some of the explanations were amazing, Maimuna. Like cat was mewing, and it's, you like to take it on a lap. Yeah, you like to cuddle it. Yeah, use some vocabulary like an animal lover.
Oh,
Your that word animal lover is very interesting. And well done,
oh,
both of you. Your interesting was first introduction part was amazing for both of you. Remember that in English there is a proverb, well begun is half done, which means when you are starting the first sentence, and from the first sentence, the examiner can guess that how well you are going to represent yourself. And it is also applicable for you, Maimuna, when you're presenting your thesis paper in front of the board. Yeah, be confident to talk. Yeah,
yeah.
always
Okay.
think that you are
Thank
the
you, sir.
best speaker, you're the best researcher in the world. Always
Thank you,
be
sir.
be positive, be confident, and be motivated by your own work. Well done, both of you. And I'm going to give you the feedback personally to your inbox. Yeah. But
Thank
Robin, you
you.
have done better than before yesterday. That is the impressive part, Robin. And I will suggest you for Robin to develop some more vocabulary, and also for you, Maimuna. Remember that the more wider ranges of vocabulary you use, your chances of getting marks more than other candidates. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
Well done, both of you. Any other questions?
No, sir.
Okay. One common wrong pronunciation we do every day. These two words, yeah. OF and O double F. Maimuna, how do you pronounce OF?
Of,
Very good. And next one,
of.
Robin.
The same, sir. Like
Yeah,
OF is out and OFF is
off.
off.
Please try to use when you're talking. Okay. Sometimes we don't remember the accurate pronunciation, and that is very important in IELTS exam. Your pronunciation will bring more mark, but wrong pronunciation will affect your mark. You're still going to get marks,
Okay.
but maybe less than other candidates. Okay, we have got
Okay, sir.
45 seconds. Okay, and remember, I have sent email to both of you in the subscriber chat. If you have any topic, you can send me as a Word file. Do not send as a PDF, please. Once again, don't take the photos and send it to me. No, I'll not be able to check that one. If you write in Word
Any
file,
topic, sir?
you choose your
Any
topic,
topic?
any topic, yeah, you like.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Common topic would be easier for both of you.
Yes.
Okay,
Thank you,
like
sir.
air pollution, water pollution, traffic jam, employment crisis,
Mm,
or maybe COVID
yes.
vaccination. I'm giving some topics as an idea. Okay, thank you very
Thank
much,
you.
both of you, and I'll see you when I see you. And you can always join on my public live stream when I'm going from mobile. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank